When we look at a mining truck, it seems impossible to believe the size of the engine hidden inside that machine. But the truth is even more impressive than it seems. The engine of a mining truck is not only large, it is literally bigger than many whole cars. While an ordinary car has an engine weighing a couple of 100 kilograms, the engines of these giants can exceed several tons. The engine block alone looks like a ship or locomotive part, and there is a reason for this. These trucks have to load hundreds of tons of ore, earth, and stones every day, without stopping. They climb huge ramps, face mud, extreme heat, and work for hours at a time inside the mines. To move so much weight, a colossal engine is needed. Some of these engines have more than 16 cylinders and generate thousands of horsepower. The noise is so loud that it sounds like the roar of a giant industrial machine waking up. Fuel consumption is also impressive. Such trucks can spend hundreds of liters of diesel in a few hours of operation. And the most amazing thing is the physical size of these pieces. Pistons can be larger than a person's head. The filters look like industrial drums. And certain parts need cranes only to be removed during maintenance. The mechanics who work on these trucks practically go inside the engine to make repairs. Everything there is gigantic. When the engine finally starts, the ground even shakes. A heavy vibration takes over the environment as tons of steel slowly begin to move. It's like watching a building on wheels come to life. And even though they are huge, these engines are made to last for years working without rest. Because in mining, stopping such a machine for a few hours can already mean gigantic losses. In the end, the engine of a mining truck is not just a mechanical part. It is the heart of one of the greatest machines ever created by man. When a mining truck starts to move, many people think that it happens slowly because of the weight. But there's a striking detail hidden there: the absurd amount of power that these machines possess. A Moderna sports car can have between 300 and 700 horsepower, which already seems like a lot to any ordinary person. Now imagine a mining truck with more than 3,000, 4,000, sometimes even 5,000 horsepower. Yep, it's like putting together several sports cars inside a single giant machine. And all this strength exists for a very simple reason. These trucks need to load hundreds of tons of ore at once. The total weight can be so absurd that it easily exceeds hundreds of thousands of kilograms. Even so, the truck keeps going up sloping roads inside of mines as if pushing the impossible. To generate so much power, the engines work at extreme levels. They burn huge amounts of diesel and produce a gigantic force every second. But the most impressive thing is not only the speed, it's torque. Torque is the brute force that makes that monster start moving even when fully loaded. Without it, the wheels simply cannot get tons of ore out of place. When the driver accelerates, the entire structure of the truck seems to come to life. The rumble of the engine echoes through the entire mine as giant tires slowly begin to spin. And there's another amazing detail. Many mining trucks use systems similar to electric locomotives. The diesel engine generates energy, and electric motors in the wheels turn this energy into motion. This allows you to control a gigantic force more efficiently. Even though they travel relatively slowly, these trucks have enough power to carry loads that would be impossible for ordinary vehicles. Every climb requires extreme strength. Every curve carries tons of pressure, and each trip moves an absurd amount of ore. In the end, the power of a mining truck is not enough to run. She exists to do something much more impressive: move entire mountains every day. From the outside, a mining truck already looks like a machine straight out of a futuristic movie. But what really impresses is hidden inside it. Underneath that gigantic structure is a colossal diesel engine, a real power plant built to move hundreds of tons every day. When mechanics open the engine compartment, the feeling is surreal. Everything there seems too big to be real. The cylinders are huge. Each of them is much larger than the full-fledged engines found in ordinary cars. The pistons rise and fall with brutal force, burning fuel in gigantic explosions that make the ground vibrate. And the most impressive thing is that many of these engines have 12, 16, or even 20 cylinders working at the same time. The noise inside sounds like that of an industrial locomotive running nonstop. But there's another fundamental piece hidden there: the turbines. The turbines compress a large amount of air into the engine, allowing even more powerful explosions inside the cylinders. This is what helps generate the absurd force needed to push tons of ore through the mines. When the turbines start working, the sound changes completely. A metallic whistle mixes with the heavy snoring of the diesel, creating a sound that sounds like that of a monstrous machine awakening. And everything inside the engine was made in extreme size. The pipes look like industrial pipes. The filters are the size of drums. The hoses are as thick as human arms. Some parts weigh so much that they have to be taken out with special cranes during maintenance. The cooling system is also gigantic. Huge radiators work constantly to prevent heat from destroying the engine for hours on end of heavy operation, because inside that machine, temperatures can reach absurd levels. Even then, these engines were designed to work almost without rest, day after day, under dust, mud, extreme heat, and impossible loads. All this to maintain a single goal: generate enough force to move one of the largest machines on the planet. In the end, the diesel engine of a mining truck doesn't just look like an engine. It looks like the heart of an entire factory running on wheels.